Hi guys, it's Allie with Chaos Monkey, and I am here with my Merry Maxim unboxing for April. I did skip March, and it was kind of by accident, but I'm kind of glad I did because I believe everybody was getting the kitchen cotton for March, at least from what I saw from the Crochet Club, and they're usually kind of, most of the time, the same yarn but in a different color for each club. So I have no idea what we're going to get this time. I didn't peek. I believe the Crochet Club got cotton again, but it was more of a garment cotton. It was to make a garment. Words. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and unbox, and we'll see what we got. Ooh, I'm stuck. Hold on, I'm grabbing the bag. Oh, this is interesting. It looks like it's the same cotton that the Crochet Club got, but in different color. Ooh, wow, that is noisy. Look at that. They did lace with this yarn. I would not suggest that, only because it's too busy. You don't get to see all the lace work. You kind of do here, but that's a lot of work to kind of have it blur in. So let me go ahead and open this up so I can show you guys. The Crochet Club got like a blue purple, like a light blue teal purple color, and we got, kind of curious, this one's called Lacy Tea, and it looks like it goes up to extra large, so I like the construction. I like the t-shirt. I like the lace. Of course, you'd have to wear something in the, like a tank top or something in front, or a camisole, but yeah, it's the same one that the Crochet Club got. The Cotton Fair from Premier, 52% cotton, 48% acrylic, 317 yards. We got 4 balls, and this is this is definitely a pink. It's not a red. It's a pink and like a beige, tan, and a charcoal gray-black. And what's the name of the color? If I can find it for you guys, if you're liking it. Now they say it's a number 2. Now this does look pretty thin. So you can see this is actually a 2. That's what I think of when I think of a 2. It's actually probably on the thinner side of a 2 for me, but right about there. Right about there. And the color on this guy is, let me just look in the pattern. It'll be easier than trying to unwrap that. And you can see they always give you the difficulty. I really like the t-shirt idea. I might make it anyway, even though I think it's way too busy. Oh, here's a close-up of the lace work. And this is just hold on, there we go, it's a little blown out, so let me adjust that. This is just why, if you're doing any knitting or crocheting with a busy yarn color, why you don't want to do a lot of detail, because you'll lose the detail work with a busy yarn, and you can see that happening here. This is all lace, so you're doing all this lace panel all the way up, and you really lose it in the garment. Here you can kind of see it, because you can see the difference in the striping. So it sticks out. You won't appreciate the lace as much as you would without it being, like if it was in a solid, you'd really see the lace work. But you can definitely see there's a texture change with this really busy yarn. So you do see it, but you're not going to appreciate it as much as if it was in a solid color. You won't appreciate the lace as much. So you just want to keep that in mind whenever you're picking out yarn for a complicated pattern. If you're going to do a lot of work on that pattern, you might want to stick with a solid or a tonal yarn. Ooh, okay, so this is called Campfire. That's what this one's called, in this color. So that is really, I probably would have preferred like a milder toner, like toned, tonal, I should say, for a garment, but I really, really do like these colors. Just maybe not for this garment. So the Crochet Club also got a garment, and it was open in the front, I believe. So it wasn't like a tee, it was more like a jacket cover up kind of thing. But I do like the t-shirt idea because we are moving into the warmer months, and you definitely want to make stuff you can still wear, because I'm going to start putting away all my sweaters here pretty soon. I got to wash them all, block them all, and start putting away all my sweaters. But this is really, this is not a red, this is more of a pink for sure. But I can definitely see why they call it campfire, because it's got the wood and the flames and the flame colors, and there's even some browns in here with the charcoals. There's a lot of color in here actually. It's like 4 colors. So I do like it, and I will probably end up making this, to be honest. Or I have some other cotton, but no, that cotton's not soft enough. I have some cotton in stash, but it's a little thicker and it's not soft enough for a garment. So I will probably end up using this in that. But as you can see, the color stripes are really short. So you can tell by just looking at the ball how it's going to work up once you get used to it. Crocheting this would be even worse. They would be more blips of color. It would be more busy, more color changing constantly. The knitting stretches it out a little bit, but you can still see it's really short color changes. But I do like it. I do like it. And that's why I do these clubs, because it's not something I would just pick out. I would never just pick out this yarn or necessarily pick out this pattern. But you kind of get just stuff gets thrown at you and you're like, oh, okay, I do like that. Which I do. I do like the yarn. I do like the pattern. I am not 100% on them together. I'd have to see it in real life. Maybe I'll just do a swatch to see if it would look as good. Because you know they kind of do, sometimes they do adjust these pictures with like a lot of bright light, and it wouldn't really reflect how it would look in normal light. And so the lace may not show up as nicely as it does in the picture in real life, and I may just want to do like a solid cotton. I do have another cotton, come to think of it, in fingering that was a tonal in blues that would still have a fairly short color change, but maybe the lace would show up better than that. So I may substitute, if I have enough yardage, I may substitute the cotton I have in stash to get it used in this, because I was planning on making a cotton t-shirt with that yarn, so this might just be the best pattern. And then I can save this for something else. But there is 4 balls, so it is garment amount. Let me see how much yarn I use. It looks like they have 32, 36, 40, 44, and 48 for bust. And not every time, or they don't actually give you yardage. Sometimes they'll just give you the balls, and the yardage would be really helpful, especially if you need to make any modifications. But anyway, I'm rambling. So overall, I like the pattern, I like the yarn. I am not sure if I like them together, but I will definitely be using both. So I'll either use this in something else, or do this pattern in the other cotton I have, which I really need to use up anyway, because that other cotton has been in stash for 4 or 5 years. And I had it in something else and ripped it out because it didn't quite work. I think I made a shawl with part of it, and I have plenty of yardage. So it's a cotton bamboo too, so it might work really well with the with a garment for drape. So anyway, that was really cool. I really like the it's kind of it's not boring. I'll put it that way. It's definitely not boring. I wish my lighting was better, guys. It's totally whiting it out, and I'm trying to darken it up, but then it gets a little too dark because it's not reflecting it. This is definitely not red. It's definitely a pink with the yellows and the browns, but you can get an idea. So, alright you guys, I will talk to you later. Bye.